How we doing, guys, and welcome. It's Kraken here. Today we're going to look at all the different types of ores and mining in the game and a safe way to do it. Here I've got all the different types of ores, so now things have changed from Alpha 17. We no longer have the gravel patches on the ground. We used to have to look for gravel and hope there was ore underneath, and a lot of the time there wasn't. Now we have these different types of nodes on the surface, which makes life a lot easier. So we're just having a quick look at these. We got this one over here, which is the oil shell. Now, this spiky little hedgehog over here, this one is nitrate powder. This nice dark one here is our coal. And this space age looking thing here, this looks like a jigsaw puzzle, that is lead. And then we've got iron over here. And we've got new icons for all of those as well over here. As you can see, we've got the coal here, the nitrate, the oil shell, and iron and lead here. I've got a very busy inventory at the moment. So these three nodes here you won't find on the surface, but you can find them underground, and if you see them you really want to mine them. They all give you a chance of finding something very valuable. So if we just give this one a quick bash, bit of stone, there we go. So this one here straight away has given us 2 silver nuggets, which are worth a lot of money to the trader, so always worth having a look at. What have we got in this one? Stone. There we go. On our third hit again, we've got gold nuggets, again very valuable to sell to the trader. And this one, maybe the third hit again, no, fourth, there we go. So this one is giving us raw diamond. Now this is very valuable, but you can actually use it to make yourself diamond tip tools now. So it is actually worth collecting these now if you find them, or whether you can mine them. Now from my experience from mining, you don't find many of these nodes very often, and if you do, it's usually just one on its own, randomly scattered under the ground. So when you find these nodes on the surface, you can mine them up, and whenever you find one of these nodes, directly underneath it you're going to find more of the same node. Now these nodes seem to go extremely deep. I've done this and dug down and got serious amounts of resources in the past, and that's the same for all of the nodes. Now there is a chance for every node to spawn in every biome. So as you can see, we just get down to here, but it's still there and we can carry on going with it. There we go. So from searching around and what I've read through the patch notes, in the snow biome you've got the most chance of gaining nitrate nodes on the surface. In the desert, just like here, you get lots of oil shell, and I know they have tried to make fuel a little bit more expensive in the game, but there is so much oil shell in the desert, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. In the forest biome, there is lots of lead. There is lead everywhere in the forest biome. In the wasteland, which we all try and avoid, or I definitely do anyway, there's also nitrate powder to be found there. And in the burnt forest, obviously, there's a lot of coal. It doesn't mention anything about the iron, but from me searching around, iron seems to be pretty much everywhere as well. So here we go, in the forest biome, found myself some iron pretty quickly, and underneath here there'll be more for us to get. So you couldn't see it there until we hit it, but it's always there underneath. Now we're going to quickly speed this up by using our trusty dev tools with our hammer. Now there we go, so you still get the gravel patches underneath to follow the node. So you can see it there, we've got a bit more gravel there, a bit more in the node there. So you still need to go through the gravel. They have made it easier to go through the gravel, but it's still there and it will lead you to the ores, so you can carry on going. So we go a bit more gravel there, and again there you go, takes you to more of the ore that you found. So we got the art of mining. Lucky strike, uncover more sparkle with your favourite trick of the mine. Adds a small chance to mine rare gems from ore. So those were the kind of ores that we were looking at earlier. They gave us the gold, silver and raw diamond. So if we read this one, we've got a slightly more chance of finding those. So volume 2, diamond tools. Don't go sourdough when you break your pick. Can craft diamond tip blades, which are the ones we were talking about earlier, for your tools to dramatically increase the durability. So that's why it's worth keeping hold of the diamond tip, of the raw diamond to make the diamond tips. Now, here we go, diamond tip mod. What do we actually need? Some steel. So you only actually need 3 raw diamonds. So that shouldn't be too difficult to get hold of. A few mechanical parts, bit of steel, bit of glue, so all the rest of it very easy to find. Just getting yourself 3 diamonds. So volume 3, this is a very good one because we find coffee beans everywhere. Coffee, miners thrive on coffee. Harvest 10% more from all ores when buzzed from coffee. So if you haven't put many points into your mother load yet and you're in the early game stages, just drink plenty of coffee. Number 4, now I've never actually found this mining book in the game so far, but apparently it is there. Black Strap. This 2-century-old coffee recipe unlocks Muckman Black Strap, a super strong, long-lasting coffee that will keep you warmer than a well digger's arse. Can craft Black Strap, a super strong coffee. Now I imagine that gives you stamina for longer and probably works with the other book as well, that you're going to get more ore while you're buzzed off coffee. So that will just keep your stamina nice and high. So here we have number 5, pallets. Too much ore slowing you down? Craft all those small pieces into a pallet of ore. You can craft ore and wood into bundles that are easier to carry. Not quite sure the real benefit of this one because they already bundle into 6,000. So interesting one there. Volume 6. Avalanche. After you know how to move and roll, you can easily get out of the way of an avalanche in one piece. Take 50% less damage from collapsing mines. And that's very useful because I have died in mines a couple of times before if you don't put those support pillars up properly. Now this is probably one of my favourite books for mining. Lanterns. You can't work if you can't see. Learn how to craft lanterns, mining hats and helmet light mods. The lanterns are probably one of the best light sources in the game now. So when you can craft those, they're brilliant to use in your house. You don't need to power them. And they give off more light than any of the other light bulbs or anything else. So they are probably one of my favourite things to do. So if we go through now and read each one of these, we're going to get a super perk unlocked for us at the end. There we go. Where are we? The art of mining. So have a 20% chance of one-shotting any ore, which will make your mining a lot faster. So that's definitely worth having. So keep your eyes out for those books. So guys, this next test, we're going to take our Grandpa's Forget It elixir. So we've lost all our skill points and any perks from any books. And we're going to see what kind of resources and what perks we need to use to get more resources from a block of iron. So we're going to knock this one down first. 2 hits. There we go. And we can see from the bottom right hand corner we get 105 for the iron. Now if we look at our perks, everything at 0, let's put the strength perk up so we can go into minus 69er. Now I believe this improves our block damage. Yeah, 10% more block damage. And also we can craft better quality tools. So we'll put that to the top and let's see what this does. So it actually still took the same 3 hits, but we only got the same 105 iron. So now if we look at the mother load and increase that to 5 out of 5, let's see what we get this time. So it actually took a hit more that time, but we did get 210 iron. So we're doubling the amount of iron we get. And we'll do that one last time just to make sure that was the same. 2, 3. Strange though, it took 4 hits once again, but again 210 iron. So to increase the quality of the tools that you can make is all about minus 69er, but to get more for the same amount of work, you really need to be doing the motherload perk. What am I doing? So guys, I hope you found this nice and useful. Please make sure you check out our tips and tutorials playlist. We've got plenty of other base designs and tips to help you through the game. Please leave any thoughts and comments down below and like the video if it's helped you out. That's all from me guys. Take it easy. See you later.